Part of history is dates. And this is where history students groan. But dates are important.
Yep.
If you take the dates out of history, you end up with Once Upon a Time or a fairy tale.
That's basically it, yeah. And that's what many people think the Bible is. So one of the ways to guard against that, to take note, Sunday school teachers, is to reference the dates when the events recorded in the Bible took place. It's a simple little thing that we can do.
And dates are obviously a big part of archaeology, too. Archaeologists want to date their findings to fit them into history. But if we think about a creation date, the Bible clearly promotes recent creation date around 4000 BC.
Yeah.
But Dr. Wilson didn't always trust that date. And in the interview, he mentions what first got him thinking about a recent creation.
Yes, he says this. Well, many years ago, I was lecturing at a college in the United States and declaring that the earth could be as old as you like to have it, millions or billions of years. And a student came to me and asked me to read some research papers by Professor Tom Barnes. That led me on a search. I even found myself with the scientist who had done the investigation for Professor Barnes' arguments about the depletion of the Earth's magnetic field. This person was associated with one of the biggest institutions in America. I asked him about his conclusions, and he said, well, it's not a matter of my conclusions, it's the institution I represent. And he made it quite clear that he would personally recommend and could not flaw Dr. Barnes' arguments. However, the institution was not prepared to accept them because this would mean accepting that the Earth was young, just a few thousand years rather than billions of years. And their argument was, we know that Professor Barnes is wrong. We know simply because of the establishment belief, it seems.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't it interesting that evolutionists and people who believe in a very old Earth are always quick to say that it's the science that leads them to their conclusions?
Yeah.
But when they come across science for a recent creation, it's swept under the rug.